Next up on Realtors and RVs, we're spending some time with the beautiful Kayla McKinney. But trust me, her smile is only the beginning. Behind that bright personality is one of the sweetest souls you'll ever meet and a woman who truly loves helping families find their way home here in Myrtle Beach. Kayla joins me at the RV park to talk about life, family, real estate, and what makes living at the beach so special. We share some laughs, some stories, and a few insights into the ever-changing Myrtle Beach market and new construction world. So join me today with the amazing Kayla McKinney on today's Realtors and RVs. Welcome back to another episode of Realtors and RVs. Today I'm with Kayla McKinney. How do I say? McKinney. Kayla McKinney from Meritage. Meritage.
So I make the joke, it's Meritage Homes. It's technically heritage with an M.
Oh, I love it.
Yep,
That's how I'm going to remember it.
Yes.
Heritage with an M. Got it.
Well,
okay.
even adding to it. So you remember when Target came out and we all called it Target?
Target, yes.
So I'm like, call it Meritage if you want. It feels fancy.
It does feel fancy for me,
Yes.
and some of your homes are really fancy.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
So the question I've always wanted to ask you, Kayla and I have closed a couple deals together. I work in residential, which is AKA general brokerage, and Kayla pretty much works for Meritage, which is corporate America. Why corporate and not residential?
Ooh, I love that question. Way to just come out swinging in the best kind
I
of way.
know. Got to start good, right?
So exactly. So I actually did general brokerage, what Alysia does here for 5 years, pretty successfully in Ohio. Got into it at 21 years old,
Oh, wow.
learned a lot. I waited until 21 to join because I was like, who's going to trust me to sell their house if I can't even drink? so I
and
waited.
in this business, we need a lot of alcohol.
Exactly. So, but I understand how hard it is to come into a new market. And so when we got down here, I kind of wanted just to take a second, learn the Grand Strand and have a little bit of stability as we were transitioning into developing a family. So I do have a little bit of love and appreciation for new home sales, but I definitely miss general brokerage too.
I didn't know you were in general brokerage.
Yeah,
this
5
is
years.
all new to me.
Yeah, 10 years in real estate as of December.
God bless. And last year, I think you were pretty much one of the top producers at Meritage,
Yes.
right?
Yep, sold 95 houses, made President's Club, had a 95% Avid, yeah.
95 houses in one community or multiple communities?
Multiple communities.
90.
Yeah.
I sold, I think, 54, and I referred out a little under 10, but on your own.
And I just had a baby.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Holy cow, that's right. How is your son?
Oh, great. So he's turning 2 in August. So we are at that don't tell me what to do, but I still want help in every stage.
Yeah. Terrible twos?
Yes.
Temper tantrums?
Oh yeah, we're there, we're upon it. So I was actually just telling a girlfriend I would love to decorate my house, but I just can't right now.
I know, you can't.
Oh.
You can't. Now, does he eat more than chicken nuggets, chickpeas, cheese
Thank
slices?
God, yes.
He has got a good appetite.
He does,
Yeah.
for now.
I remember
Wish
when
me luck.
Yeah, when my twins were 2, my daughter had a great attitude. My son was like, I'll have 3 chickpeas, a cucumber slice, and a chicken nugget. I'm like, is that it? That's all you get? Oh, macaroni and cheese. Gotta have the macaroni and cheese.
Absolutely.
Yep. Or the picking on the what was that? Tricks? The cereal. Oh, Fruit Loops. The Fruit Loops.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Goldfish or key,
Yes,
all the
goldfish
things.
too. How funny. So is it hard being a mom and being a realtor?
If I'm being honest, yeah, it is really hard, you know.
How do you sell 95? How many babysitters did it take you to
I
to
know.
sell
I
95
have,
homes?
and little shout out to Miss Stephanie. I have a wonderful nanny. She actually was a school teacher for the special needs and came down here from New York and just was a fluke scenario, and she has been a godsend, I have to say, because there are a lot of my days off where I'm not really unplugged. So having her in the background to kind of occupy my son Logan helps a lot. But it's not easy. Like I can't deny it. I wouldn't change a thing about it. But it is like putting out multiple fires all at once.
It is. Well, when I got my license in 2018, and my husband wouldn't let me. I wanted it since 2005, and he held me back. He says, no, you have the twins. If you're going to do it, you have to do it 100%. And he's a New York City fireman, so he worked 24-hour shifts. He's like, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be working 24-hour shifts. If there's a snowstorm or a hurricane or an act of God, I'm gone for days helping the community, helping New York City. wait until the kids are older. So I had to wait until 2017. And then he said to me, I think the twins are good to stay by themselves, cook for themselves. They don't need a sitter anymore. I think you're ready to go. And he let the tiger out of the cage, and I hit the ground running.
You sure did.
It is an addiction. This is probably the third podcast episode that I've talked about that. The love that I have to help people to sell homes is, I can't believe it. And I'm glad my husband was right and I didn't I probably would have given up if the twins were younger, and I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to like preschool.
Yeah.
Getting some of those hours back. But I don't want to wish away the time. So I'm really enjoying having the flexibility. My husband also just got into home inspections.
Oh, that's
so
right.
have a little bit more work-life balance. So he can kind of help where in the times that I can't. But it has been a journey. I will say Logan sells more houses than Kayla does.
Do you bring him to work with you?
I talk about him nonstop. So a lot of my new folks that come in, they will remember my son and not necessarily my name sometimes. They're like, oh, you're the one with the baby. And I'm like, yes, I am. Because he's on the background of everything. And he's definitely, my vision to continue moving forward, especially at the pace that I am.
Yeah, our first deal together, she was pregnant. She was very well with child when I walked into the office and we sold in the Clear Pond community.
Yes.
And there you were. I was like, oh my God.
Yes,
So,
I was ready.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's starting to rain a little bit. You want to take this into the RV? All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it. How's your coffee?
Delicious.
I'm glad I made it for you.
Absolutely.
So I was hoping that a boat would have driven by, or you're a boater. They don't drive by. What did they do?
I am a fresh boater. I really can't take too much credit. We have just been boating probably for the 4th time.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday.
Oh, did you get a big boat or?
So we got one of those Sea-Doo switches, which is like a jet ski boat.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like a real boat by any means, but it has just as much fun. So we're having a blast on the water. But yeah, I mean, kind of talking about what we were earlier, like alligators are a real thing around here. So
I know, it's crazy. Have you brought your son on the boat yet or no?
So we have a couple times.
Okay.
So yes.
And he likes it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's funny because we're moving to Myrtle Beach. I'm from New York, obviously. You're from Ohio, I think. When you come here, everybody's got either a golf cart or a boat, right?
Yep.
How could you not live by the beach and not have one or the other, right?
I know.
Do you have a golf cart?
We do.
Oh, you do?
We have them both.
I got nothing. I've been here 4 years. So I said, Chris, we got to get a golf cart or something.
I'll go shopping with you.
Yeah, well, we picked it up. We want a white 6-seater golf cart.
Oh.
We haven't narrowed it down to the name brand or anything like that, but it's going to be a white 6-seater. And originally I was going to get him a red one, a 4-seater, and do a fire truck. And I was going to have, because he retired from the New York City Fire Department, I was going to have a hose on the side and always have a helmet available for him. But I was like, are they going to make fun of him? Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Him riding around like, dude, let go of the pad. You're retired. Let go already.
Yes.
So we decided on a 6-seater white one. But do you love Myrtle Beach? Now, was it a hard transition from Ohio to the coast here?
So I have like a little bit of a funny story. So I actually worked at Cold Stone in Market Commons for the first couple of years.
The ice cream place?
Yes,
oh, okay.
I know. So I got a job at 15 there, and then long story short, moved back to Ohio, and never thought I would be back to the Myrtle Beach area. So I actually made a joke with my husband after my mom said, "Hey, I'm coming back," and I was like, "Well, why don't we move to the beach?" My husband's a local. I had no idea what he was about to say, but he was like, well, why don't we? And a couple months later, here we are.
Get out
Yeah, so we definitely had a, jump in, feet first energy about it, and it's been so fruitful. We have so much company that comes and visits, so we still feel like we're at home, but we're getting like the best part of people, where when they come down, they're actually spending a few quality days with us. So I really like that, rather than like the random evenings where you only spend an hour or two, or like the kids have sports so they can't really come, or this or that. So like now I get all of my favorite people and their undivided attention.
I love it.
Yes.
We love living here too. We've been here 4 years and we have family coming all the time to visit us. Now the funny part, the majority of my family has never been to Myrtle Beach.
Really?
So coming with us is their first time, their first experience. Because from New York, everybody went to Florida, retired to Florida, snowbirded, vacation in Florida. So Myrtle Beach is just up and coming. So the first year here, I don't think I went back to work for 3 or 4 months because everybody with the firemen were coming, the police officers he used to work with were coming, our family was coming, and it was great. And then we got the RV probably the following year, the summer of 2023. So, okay, we don't have a boat or, golf cart, but we got this awesome RV, and now here we are together in it. Now, Kayla, back to real estate.
Yes.
Have you ever had one of those moments, and I ask this on every show, did you ever want to quit?
So, yes. I definitely had an era of time where it was super difficult. Actually, kind of COVID brought to some light of having those multiple offers and having some like really sweet first-time home buyers who were FHA or had to use VA, and they were just constantly getting beat out by all of these cash offers and this and that. So there was a human element that was really difficult for me to process because these people turned into friends. They turned into lifelong buddies, more or less. And, I had a few deals taken just because thankfully it was me representing them and they knew that the transaction was solid. But it was really disheartening kind of having that, round and round of if your financing wasn't perfect, you weren't getting the house. So I think that one kind of wore on me and honestly kind of made, I think, the new home transition into doing what I do now a little easier because we look at everybody and it doesn't matter how much somebody's putting down or this or that. So, but there was a point of time where I was like, man, I am writing the 13th offer for this really adorable couple, but we just can't seem to get anywhere.
Right.
So I think that time was trying for sure. Especially with a limited inventory market like Ohio had. Mm-hmm. Here we have plenty of options, which is amazing. I think it allows everybody to be a homeowner if they want.
Oh, the Myrtle Beach market is condos, investment properties, second homes, first homes, second, third, fourth homes. It's a different animal altogether, and I love it. I'm a broker in New York. It's completely different than New York. I'm also licensed in Florida. It's even different than Florida. It's its own unique market, and it's wonderful. I love it.
It really is.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Now, every show we give back, Kayla. I want you to look right in that camera. First of all, you're going to give your name, your email. I want you to tell if you have a website, tell everybody the website.
Awesome.
How can they get in touch with you and where you are currently working, the communities that you work at, and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, I am Kayla McKinney. Phone number is 330-217-5875, and my email is Kayla.McKinney@meritagehomes.com. Believe it or not, I actually service all the way down to Charleston. I have a couple Charleston deals all the way up to North Carolina. So we do enjoy cross-selling, so it's called. So I get to help in multiple communities. In fact, I own a Meritage home and got to sell in the community that I live in. So that was really cool. But we're all sold out now, so I'll keep you guys in the loop with all the goodies coming.
Yeah, you have a couple of new communities coming out, I think,
absolutely.
Right?
We do.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is the part of the show, so repetitive, oh my God, because every show I want the realtors, and you're not in general brokerage, but still you work with, if it wasn't for you, you wouldn't have me, and vice versa for the sales for Meritage. We need each other.
We do, 100%.
Give back, whether it's to a general brokerage realtor like myself or somebody in corporate like you. Give 3 words of wisdom, words of advice to an up-and-coming agent that just got out of school yesterday and just got their first job today.
Love it. Biggest one, don't give up. I think that level of resilience is key. So big one. Coming from where I was at, it was the youngest person in the room, so you just had to never give up. I think another one, as far as words of advice, would be to stay connected. You'd be surprised how many folks are actually on your side. And so starting out with a list of 50 top fans, you're one of my top fans, so
of course.
I get to have you on my list, but kind of starting out with a little network of who to even start off of. And then I'm just a big believer in trying to find ourselves in a family dynamic. So, coming from new home sales or general brokerage, working in buyers and sellers, having that interpersonal relationship, you don't need much if you have a good dynamic and you have people that want to support your team. So, just really finding your favorite people, I think, is huge.
Oh, I think so too. Definitely finding your favorite people. Do you remember that song, Walking on Sunshine?
I love it.
Do you remember the beat?
A little bit, yes.
Are you ready? Let's do that
Yes.
one together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Walking on sunshine, oh, I'm walking on sunshine, oh, and it's starting to feel good. Right? Is it? It's starting to feel good, or I think it feels good. It feels good, right?
It does feel good.
And I wish we've had such great weather here, and it's so gloomy out today. I said to the camera crew, can we leave the blinds open? I think the first time we opened them with one of the episodes, there was a glare. I said, I don't even care about the glare. I need the sun. There's no sun. I got so used to having it all weekend. Before we end the show, there's got to be something nobody knows. I meet you at the office, I meet you out in the community. I don't know your home life or things that you like to do. Do you have any hobbies or things outside of real estate that you love to do that nobody knows about?
Well, if I can, I guess, be a little, nerdy, I really, really love like zodiacs and crystals and
No,
just,
you don't. Do you really?
I do. In fact, every time I write a contract, I'm curious what their birthdays are. When I get their IDs, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Or oh, that's an interesting dynamic. So I really enjoy, I guess, a little bit more psychology when it comes into play. But then
you said to me one day when you said about my birthday, and I remember you said, oh, you're a Cancer. And I'm like, how does she know that? You know, that's what you said. You're like, oh, I know. That makes sense. I'm like, how would she know that? Okay, so now we're looking back at the dots like Steve Jobs would say. Get out of here.
Yeah, so I enjoy that. It's like, we used to, I don't know if you guys still use it, but when I got to Keller Williams, we used the DISC assessment.
We did that in Keller Williams,
so I was like, wow, that and like zodiacs and just, I don't know, kind of all overlays together.
Yeah.
So.
Now, do you know all, like, I know like Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo,
You're doing
and that's
good.
it. But that's just because my kids are born this, but I don't know anything about it. I know I'm a Cancer. I know nothing about it. I just know that's the title. I'm a Cancer. Not a Cancer in a bad way, but a Cancer in a zodiac sign.
In the best kind of way.
Yeah. So it's like, so did you study this stuff?
Kind of. It's been like, it takes a long time. So I got into it before I got trendy, I guess. And so I've been probably practicing, or studying zodiacs for like 10 plus years.
Get out of here. I love it. Okay, so there's something that we didn't know about you. That's great. Anything else? What do you like to do? At 6 o'clock, you're shutting your phone, your husband and your baby are home. What do you guys do?
So I guess another tip of advice, I take me time every day.
Okay.
Like 100%. So even if it's like 5 to 10 minutes, I love to sit outside in my patio. As you know, I do have a pool, so.
A pool, a boat, a golf cart.
I don't have a camper though.
No RV, but
so now I have you. So I really just enjoy being by the water and kind of sitting outside, listening to the noise from the streets or nothing at all. So. But I need recoup time just because, we live a very busy life and I talk all day for a living. So when I get the chance to not talk.
You know what? People don't understand that about me. On my limited time of days off, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Same.
And people are like, why don't you come over? And I'm like, how do I tell them I just don't want to talk to anybody? I just need quiet and me time.
Yes.
Even if it's for an hour, I shut my phone. I don't want to talk to anybody. And I just need quiet, Yeah. It's so important to have that quiet. What about you? Do you guys feel that way too? Do you like to have that quiet when you get out of work, or do you ready to go right into crazy stuff? Comment below. Let us know what you like to do when you get off work. But anyway, Kayla, thank you for joining High Five with the Coffee Cups.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on Realtors and RVs.